Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Great to have you here. Today we're talking about two words that sound super similar but actually mean very different things. Liberal and libertarian. Both are all about freedom, but in totally different ways. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what each stands for, where they overlap and how they clash. Let's jump right in. So, liberal and libertarian, they both sound like they're on the same team, right? Freedom, individuality, all that good stuff. But here's the thing, they come from the same roots, yet they take very different paths. Let's start with liberalism. Liberalism grew out of the Enlightenment in the 18th and 19th centuries when people were pushing back against kings, churches and censorship. Liberals believed the individual should be at the center of society. Everyone should be free to think, act and live how they want, as long as they respect the freedom of others. But liberals also know that freedom needs structure. It doesn't exist in a vacuum. So they support a state that protects basic rights, promotes equal opportunity and steps in when things get unfair, like when markets fail or power gets concentrated in too few hands. In short, liberals believe in freedom with responsibility. They want a government that doesn't control everything, but still makes sure everyone gets a fair shot. Now, libertarianism takes that idea and strips it down even more. Libertarians think the government should only do the bare minimum, protect life, property and contracts. Everything else should be left up to individuals and voluntary cooperation. They see taxes as a form of coercion because they take away part of what you've earned. And they believe that if people are truly free, society will organize itself naturally through personal responsibility and free exchange. No government redistribution, no interference. So what do they have in common? Quite a bit actually. Both liberals and libertarians put the individual first. Both are skeptical of power, whether it's government power or corporate power. Both believe in free speech, personal autonomy, and protecting property rights. At their core, both believe that freedom is the foundation of a good society. But the big difference comes down to this question: how much government do we actually need to stay free? Liberals would say, a fair market needs guardrails. They support taxes and social programs if those prevent poverty or help keep opportunities equal. Libertarians would say, those guardrails limit freedom. They see almost every government intervention as a restriction on personal choice. Here's an easy example. A liberal might support a minimum wage to make sure workers aren't exploited. A libertarian would reject it because it interferes with the freedom of contract between employers and employees. You can see these ideas play out all around the world. Liberals usually push for free markets, combined with some social responsibility. They believe the state should ensure fairness but not control everything. Libertarians, on the other hand, want radically smaller government, minimal taxes, and total personal autonomy. In the United States, for example, libertarian movements often emphasize individual rights, gun ownership, and minimal regulation. Their slogan says it all: don't tread on me. So here's the key takeaway. Liberals fight for freedom through order. Libertarians fight for freedom despite order. Both value liberty, but they define it differently. Liberalism is about balancing freedom and responsibility. Libertarianism is about maximizing self-determination, even if that means living with inequality or uncertainty. So, what do you think? How much government does freedom really need? And how much freedom can a society actually handle? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you lean more liberal or more libertarian? Drop your opinion in the comments and let's talk about it. If you enjoyed this breakdown, give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.